Hello and welcome back to your Checkpoint Reach podcast. I'm your host Luke Eldon. As ever, I'm joined by my fellow gamers and friends Sudden Perks. How you doing, guys?
Good.
Just good.
Just good.
Just good. Full stop.
Not great. Not terrible. Just good.
It's good.
It's been a good week.
It has been a good week. Yeah.
So.
And you're doing well?
I mean, it's Monday, so.
Yeah, it can't be that good, can it?
Yeah.
Let's be fair. It's just begun.
Well, the previous week then. The listeners don't get to,
Last week.
Yeah.
Last week's been a good week.
It's been alright.
Yeah, as always, we like to talk about what we've been playing over the past week. So,
who's starting me?
Yeah.
I have actually started a new game this week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Borderlands 3 is on the back burner.
R.I.P.
Well, no, I've still been playing that a bit, but there's no point in talking about it because it's slow progress. So, but yeah, I started Days Gone on PS4. So
how was it?
Managed to pick it up like cheaper.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it so far. It's good. Definitely a few technical problems with the game.
Yeah.
Like sometimes the audio like bugs out a little bit, and that affects some stuff. So things clip through things like character clips. So there's still a few technical issues which you might have seen. That was sort of what I got let down on a little bit in its reviews. But the game itself is good. The story seems interesting. The world's interesting.
Yeah.
It definitely took a lot of like vibes from The Last of Us.
You could see that.
You could see that actually. To be fair,
obviously this game's open, so it's different in that way. What I like about the game is it's very focused on survival. Like you really feel like you have to survive. Like it's in some games sometimes where they say, oh yeah, it's a harsh world, but it's like Fallout. As soon as you get past like level 5-10, it's so easy, isn't it? Like because
the more you play, the easier it becomes.
Yeah, it's really easy, and it just feels a bit of a. I enjoy Fallout, but it feels
Days
like
Gone, you have to like replenish your food
like
and all
ammo's pretty scarce.
Yeah.
You have to like create silencers using like different and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, and the freakers are tough. And if they get you in, if there's more than like 2 or 3, you probably saw them, they charge at you.
Yeah,
properly sprint
swarms as well, isn't there?
And there's swarms. I've not actually come across a massive horde yet, so that'll be interesting. And there's like 30 or 40 at once.
Yeah.
That was a lot of the early video footage of the game, wasn't it? It was just people running from these hordes and getting chased.
It's on in like the train yard or something.
That was the trailer.
Yeah,
the trailer, but I've not come across that yet. But yeah, it's fun. The story's what I think I like the most so far. It's actually a lot stronger than I thought it would be.
It's always a pleasant surprise.
The main character's, pretty. I like the protagonist as well, so seems a cool character. So I'm enjoying it, but I'm only 5 or 6 hours in, so. Probably got another 20 odd hours of it to go.
You will hear about this next week.
Well, I don't know because there's so many games.
And the week after.
Week, so.
Yeah,
and the week after.
That's the problem now. It's like I hate starting new games like this because it's like I know COD's coming out, I know Outer Worlds is out, so it's like it's probably going to get.
You're reaching that fall launch of everything.
So some of these games I'll probably like go back to and stuff like that, but I like this one, so I definitely recommend it. I think from what I've played so far, so it's fun. It's another pretty good PS4 exclusive. So.
Yeah, well at least it'll keep you going till the end of the week. I've been playing a bit of Fortnite Chapter 2. I know I'm the first one of us guys to do that.
I have re-downloaded it, but
man, I actually
yet to play.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've had fun. So I think you should definitely join. I've been playing with the Parry Bros.
Friends of the show.
The Parry Bros.
Friends of the show, as you might have seen on the stream last night.
Gotta give a bit of love to the Parry Bros.
Yeah, and we've been doing alright. Probably what I'm enjoying a bit more, getting a few kills, more than I did last time.
Because all the noobs are on.
I know, and I'm picking them off.
See, that's why I want to come back. I want to play it now and have a
before,
few games.
Well, because if you play in about 3 weeks, it'll be too late.
But it's fresh, and because we haven't played it now for about a year.
It's been like a year.
Yeah, like a year. So obviously going back to it, I'm not as jaded with the game. It's been quite fun actually.
And it's been a break from Battle Royale.
Yeah, it has.
Battle Royale game for a while, so that's good.
Exactly. So I've been enjoying that. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to give a shout out to my friend Randall, whose Celtic team bottled it, and Rangers in the second season. I took him to glory. Randall somehow spent in that season. I think he spent 40-something million in that one season. I spent 8. I won the league, but this is the worst part for Randall. He didn't win a single trophy in Scotland with Celtic after spending 42 million and kept his job.
Was he under pressure?
Yeah.
Football manager problems.
Yeah. That's a disgrace, though, isn't it? Keeping your job.
Hey, it's good for your save, though, that he did.
Yeah, I know, it's good for my save, but I mean,
keep his job.
I've done a wonder turnaround for Rangers.
Like Moneyball, aren't you?
That's what I do, mate. Sell to buy. Yeah, Brad Pitt.
That's what I do.
It is, and it works. So yeah, that's made it a pretty good week for me. Yeah.
Nice.
I should touch on me and you've been playing FIFA 20.
We're back. FIFA 20.
Yeah,
You're back.
Well, we are,
co-op seasons.
Yeah, it's been on the back burner for me. I've been shadow keeping it for like 2 weeks now, but recently, we went back. We played some co-op seasons. Well, I say we went back. It's the first time we've done it this season.
Yeah, it is.
And we win like 8 or 9 in a row. And
8 or 9, yeah. Then
sadly, the
last
streak
game.
ended.
It did.
Last night in disappointing
It
circumstances.
3-2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When
that
Yeah,
goal.
that It was the middle goal and the two. It was in our box for about 20 seconds, and we were clearing it, trying to tackle it. It kept bouncing around, and
they just had a tap in.
the mighty Piemonte Calcio, whatever the hell they're called.
Playing Chiellini at right back, and apparently Sadio Mane couldn't get past him.
No, Chiellini was the star of the show. It
Yeah.
was a joke.
It was 50 pace or whatever.
At right back.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be fair though, getting 8 or 9 in a row, that game's like getting 80 or 90 wins in a row on the other FIFA, so, done very well.
We did play some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I feel like co-op seasons is where there's going to be more bad people. Because I feel like that's the mode that people play at split screen or something, or you know what I mean.
It's
like,
pretty
I feel like that's the
difficult
mode
when you
where-
play against people that like run into their own goal for 20 minutes straight, and then you play against a serious team, which is basically what happened.
Yeah, we played a guy, didn't we? Well, a couple of guys. So we beat like 8-0, and then they quit in the 87th minute.
Yeah.
And then we played a decent team and got beat.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's always the way.
When you like opposite end of the spectrums like that,
Yeah.
you go from not even having to look at the screen to
So having to concentrate.
really concentrate.
God, did we take the lead in that game as well? Oh no, they did.
No,
we
they
missed
did.
a few 1-on-1s, didn't we? And then they scored. Yeah,
It was 2-2 though before they got the third. It was
disappointing.
what could have been.
Yeah.
I know.
I hope for an unbeaten year on co-op seasons, and no, it's gone already.
Mate, we were never going to go and beat it. No chance.
So we played an all-other team.
I haven't, no.
I changed. I was talking to Perks off air. I changed my team, sold my
dear.
Premier League team, made a 3-5-2 La Liga team.
La Liga.
Inaki Williams and Rodrigo up front, that pace.
Yeah.
So
What are
not
you
working
doing?
out well so far.
Oh,
See
no.
my slugs.
You said you only
So-
played like 2 games.
I did only play 2 games, won one, lost one. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I've,
It's a bit more successful,
I've gone
yeah.
back to Ultimate Team, and basically because we were doing well in co-op seasons, I was inspired. I played a few games. I've kept my Premier League team, but I've changed to a 4-2-4, and I've
Freaking out.
I've just gone for it basically. But I've done better than I did previously.
Yeah.
I think I've played 6 games. I've won 3, drawn 2, and I've just lost about a couple of hours before we came on air. So.
Better than last time.
Frustrating, but better than
It's a
last time
shame,
by about 90%.
Yeah.
So
Do you know, it's a shame they
That's
don't have
okay.
legend managers because he could have had Kevin Keegan. 4-2-4 back in the day
Yeah.
in Newcastle.
Keep
That's what they used to play, wasn't it?
Asprey, yeah.
Well, it's been pretty good because like I feel like whatever formation you play, like you're horribly exposed on that game anyway. Like the moment you play against sweat teams, you're going to concede goals.
Mm-hmm.
So I've basically just got 4 players high up the pitch all the time, and I can turn over quickly, and I've had more success with it. So
I might go
continue.
back to it, but
Yeah.
I'm still hurt after.
4 losses.
Yeah, because I started 5 games, I won 4, drew 1, and then 4 losses in a row where I got battered. And I was
Reality
just-
bites. doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Feeling like I'm doing alright. I had one game where Chris Wood got like 4 goals.
You got Chris.
Ridiculous. Isn't it?
That's how bad my team
Well,
is.
you'll
It's
probably have a
Chris
couple of
Wood
like
and,
free packs or whatever now. Anyway, it's open,
Yeah, true. I will.
so you might be able to get some decent players.
Yeah. I
And
need them.
I feel like you earn coins pretty quickly in that game.
Yeah, you do.
You do because of the new like seasonal
Yeah.
objectives and the progression.
So you can
thing.
get a
It
pretty
helps
decent
lot.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
Spanish team's pretty good.
My team does need a few new players. I think like Chris Wood up front.
Yeah, he's-
I think Dwight Gale is his partner.
Is he even fast anymore?
Nope,
No.
he's nothing now. It's just like a 76.
Just
Just doesn't
just
have
a-
pace.
he's got
He's
like
a
a
standard.
He's
Yeah.
got like 90 pace, didn't
Yeah.
You've gone old school with that though. That's the tall and small.
I know,
Oh,
but
shit.
it's really tough this year. I think with
Yeah.
like because obviously back in the day, bin teams I could
he? Yeah.
get away with, but don't think I
Don't
can
get away
anymore.
with bin teams as much anymore on this one.
No, you need at least some
You need
decent
some
players and pace.
proper
Pace
players.
kills, man.
Oh yeah.
The amount of people who've ran past like Lascelles that I've got.
No surprise.
The
Yes, I
cells-
might ran past in real life. So
Lascelles, Craig Dawson, and Van Dijk. Because Van Dijk's on loan or whatever it is.
Got to use that loan up.
Yeah, well, Maya definitely did.
You'll notice the difference when he goes in your defence.
Yeah,
But
I know.
I've just had to replace him. My loan's run
Yeah.
out, so I've got Nathan Ake now instead.
Hey, I got him.
Oh, yeah,
He's pretty good.
He's pretty. Yeah, he's
good.
decent.
I like him in real life. So.
He gets hustled quite a bit. But
Yeah, but
he's
he's good.
quick across the
He's
ground.
only like 5'10", though, 5'11", isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
small.
In real life, so I don't know how tall they've made him on the game.
Well, I got that one to watch Maguire, so I've got him as the partner. So it's kind of
Oh,
like
did you get him in a pack?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
but you can't sell him. So
Oh, an untradeable.
yeah, he's untradeable.
Hey, you could. You
Might as well
forever,
keep him
though.
though, yeah.
Premier
Well,
League team.
have to if you quick sell him, you get 0. So there's no
Yeah.
point
Yeah,
getting
no
rid of
point.
him. But he's okay. He's like real Maguire, but he's slow as hell.
Mm.
But
Slabhead.
he's a presence. So you know,
Yeah. Pros and cons.
could be
Yeah.
better. I'd rather
Yeah.
have my loan Van Dijk back.
Yeah, well, Van
Can't have it
Dijk's
all.
really
He's gone in the
good on that
bin,
game.
so
Yeah,
Great.
Van Dijk's notably like
FIFA bin.
Yeah.
Well, the game might be soon as well.
Ah,
No, it's all right. To be fair, it's just
it's better than last year's, I think.
I don't know, it's
I
similar.
won't lie. If I bought the physical version,
Probably would.
which
Oh,
I said
yeah.
I was going to, one day later it was
Yeah,
gone.
but
think
you
I've
like,
got-
I asked you, do you want to play Gears the other day, and you're like, I've traded it in.
No, it's uninstalled.
Uninstalled.
Yeah, I
Oh, I
did.
thought you traded it in.
No, I had it on Game
Ah.
Pass, didn't I? But
I was going to
It's not
say,
surprising.
yeah, you do
Yeah,
get rid
I
of
mean-
games pretty quick.
I've got to be honest. I'm kind of feeling him. The lethargy for Gears is a bit like.
yeah,
I played it the other day with
Alright.
one of the
you
party
turned
brothers,
into a
it's
tin
good.
man.
There's the new maps now.
He sent me that video. Your character model
Oh, yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's happened quite a lot.
Yeah.
There's the new
Don't know
maps
when that
now.
happens. Good question. Was there a new map?
New
I think there was
characters, isn't
one, but it was in arcade mode.
Right.
They
okay.
brought back one of the old maps from Gears
Oh.
4,
Right.
and
Okay.
it was in arcade mode, yeah. You know, like the farmhouse one. Do you remember
I
that?
can't remember exactly.
Can't really remember. It's like a farmhouse. They
Yeah,
have like
the-
barns.
Yeah, there's
and
the
there's,
two
like,
barns
steps that
either
go up.
side. There's the
Yeah.
steps in the
Oh,
middle,
right, yeah,
and
I
then
think
there's
so,
the
yeah.
like barn bit at the bottom.
Yeah.
Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, that was
It was alright.
Yeah, that's
That
back
was-
on arcade.
that was really popular. They used that a lot in the competitive
Hold on,
playlists.
there's
Oh, really?
popular Gears 4 maps.
Yeah.
They need to just get the classic maps back.
Mate,
People just want-
I can't wait for that.
Every time I've looked at their Twitter, when they said what maps do you want,
Gridlock.
gridlock, canals, gridlock.
Yeah, it's
Just
all the
bring them
Gears 1
back.
maps.
That's what people want.
But the thing is, though, like that's what they do. Like they make a new map like once every like
Yeah.
5 months.
Yeah.
And then the rest, what do they call them? Like throwback or so.
yeah.
I don't know, reprise maps. Like,
I'm pretty sure in 2
old
years' time
stuff.
there'll be like 50 maps on the game.
Yeah.
Same as what happened with
Oh,
Gears
they,
4.
didn't you mention they're getting a few complaints though about too slow? They're being
Too
too
slow,
slow
yeah,
with
people are not
actually
happy.
putting in new maps.
Well, I
and
think
stuff.
people are just like, why are you not taking advantage of the fact that this is free? You should be,
Yeah.
trying to encourage more people to play, and they seem a bit. I mean, I'm sure it's a deliberate ploy to have like a big blowout where they go, "Oh, there's 5 new maps at once," but like, I think it'd be better just to why don't they just have a new map every week or
Yeah.
every couple of weeks?
Well, Gears 4 did 2 maps every month, didn't they? So there was a constant
Yeah, so one every
refresh
week,
of maps.
That's good,
Different maps
actually.
came in and out of the playlists. So
I must admit, oh mate, when they bring back like canals and gridlock and stuff, I'd like to see Mansion as well. But
Yeah, Mansion.
Mansion was great.
That was
Yeah.
great map. That-
those maps are quality.
Yeah.
Just
Did
use them
Mansion
to
get
supplement the
brought
new
back?
maps.
It got brought back in Gears 3, from what I recall. Did they?
I'm not sure if it was. I don't
Has it never been done
remember
again?
it was
Much
Gears
since
4.
the first one.
Good question.
Oh, I
I'm
thought it
not
came
sure.
back in Gears 3, but maybe I'm wrong. Definitely didn't come back in Gears 4,
No.
so maybe it hasn't been. That's
What about
strange.
Fuel Depot? Do they
Yeah,
have
that's
a-
been brought back. To That's been brought back.
They've had like the different versions of Gridlock, like Gridlock Night, Gridlock with
Yeah.
all the moss and like
Oh really?
dust all
Yeah.
over it. Yeah.
There's a reason people do love those maps, and it's because they're actually
Great
good
maps. They're just great.
though. They did
They
make
were
good
the,
maps.
they were the Gears glory days.
Yeah.
Like people want them back.
Tell you what map though I do not like and I don't want to ever see again is War Machine, and I think it's your favourite map.
Oh,
isn't it?
War Machine was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
War-
No, I
Machine's great.
hated that map.
War Machine was like
The
19 rounds War Machine, like, and yeah, that's. Yeah.
And I die too many
You
times.
die, that's what you don't want.
That's why I
Yeah,
don't like
want
it.
that.
There's just some maps. I'm like a football team. There's some ground you go to
Yeah.
away from home, you feel comfortable, and then there's some you go to, and you're like,
Like yesterday.
War Machine
yeah,
away.
yesterday.
It's not- it's not a
away
nice
is
place
tough
to
for me.
be.
War
No,
Machine away. Yeah.
it is tough.
Well, a tough game, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rather have Gridlock at home.
Exactly.
Nice three points there.
Yeah, easy 3 points. I get decent kills, decent KD, so that's all right. But it's like Liverpool, Old Trafford's a bit of a bogey ground now, even when they're crap.
Yeah.
And you've got a bogey ground with Liverpool. See, they haven't won
What is
there
it,
for
18 years? or
yeah,
something
18
ridiculous?
years. So weirdly, you just have those places, and for me, on gaming, I have those maps.
War Machine's not meant for you.
No. Anyway, we'll get started with the topics today. We want to cover the first one, which is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order won't have fast travel. Shortcuts will be used instead to help players traverse planets easier. Obviously, there's been a lot of videos now showcasing the gameplay because mid-November, did you say so?
15th, I think it is. 15th November, yeah, so not long.
No, it's coming out very
3
soon.
weeks or so.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fast travel things... I think I saw a few people saying, I'm not sure about that, but then again, there's other people saying it's good because it means there's none of the, it seems like maybe it'll be a more authentic game rather than all this like, oh, you do a level and fast travel somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's more, you can backtrack to a lot of areas that, I mean, we already know the game's pretty much a Metroidvania. People have,
Pretty much.
so that would, there's not really fast travel in them type of games, is there much?
No.
It's more about going back to places, unlocking like new areas. In the first, say, like you go back to the second area, but then you'll find like a key or something. It won't be a key, obviously, but something like that to make something unlock in the first area, and then there's a whole
like Metal Gear, when you used to have to go back and get those level. Oh, you didn't play the first one,
Essentially.
but the level 1 card, level 2 cards.
Yeah, it'd be similar things to that. I think. I'm looking forward to the game. I think a lot of people I've seen the previous comparing it to like Dark Souls, which is interesting.
I've never played Dark Souls, but obviously you hear about it quite a lot in the gaming
that's
community.
got a lot of attention. I think even people that maybe weren't hyped about the game, maybe hearing that thinking, oh, actually, this might be interesting.
Or it puts people off.
Or it could put people off as well.
Like, if you've played Dark Souls and not liked it, then
It's meant to be a grind, isn't it?
Dark Souls.
It's more. It's just I wouldn't really say
you have to
grind.
like learn.
It's trial and error.
It's trial and error game, definitely. And it's one of them games where your build's very important. You have to, when you level up, you have to make sure you put in the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I don't know how it's going to work in this. I imagine you're going to get like upgrades and stuff, and maybe there's different paths you can upgrade.
Yeah,
maybe it'll be important.
I did see one thing the other day, and there was an article, and it was like you can customize your lightsaber, and I was thinking, yeah, you should.
Yeah, that's good.
That's not a big news thing, is it? I mean, Knights of the Old Republic, you could customize your lightsaber.
Yeah, it's
and
like 20 years ago.
Yeah. I'd be pretty disappointed if you couldn't.
It's good though, because in previous Star Wars games recently, we haven't been able to do anything like that.
No, but recent ones have been like Battlefield, really, haven't they?
This is a different take. This is like Star Wars,
stuff.
but it's you can forget what's happened recently because it's just a
I
completely different game.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm pretty excited about it.
See?
I like the fact that they've said like a lot of the first impressions that have been released in the last few days. They've said it's a lot deeper than they expected.
Very deep game. Yeah.
So like whether that's story and like narrative wise or like customization or upgrades or whatever, as long as it's like across the board, like if it's deep and it's extensive, then it sounds good to me.
It's been so long since I've had a game that I've played where the stories grab me.
Yeah.
Like one of those games where you actually think I can't. When you stop playing, you're like, I can't wait to play that again. I hope it's this.
You know what though?
Being a big Star Wars fan, I hope it's this.
I do as well, but part of me thinks this game, like the story might be okay, but I think this is going to be more about the gameplay. Like if it gets people hooked, that addiction. Like they talk about Dark Souls, that's what the story in Dark Souls. It's more about the lore. It's not really a story to say. It's more about the lore. And I feel like is this going to be a similar thing where it's not really about the main story. It's more about the lore of the game. And like finding sort of you'll probably find sort of there'll be collectibles along the way, different information and stuff. But yeah, I think it might be more about the gameplay on this one rather than the story. It gets people hooked because it does look good.
Well, the gameplay itself looks like we said back when it was first debuted, like it looks really slow and clunky, and like typically with Star Wars we associate flipping around the map, sprinting, jumping, like lightsabers flying everywhere and all kinds of stuff. This is a lot more like looks a bit like For Honor or Dark Souls in the fact that it's methodical, it's slow.
Methodical combat,
So
I like the take though,
it's different. And I quite like the thought of having to actually like think about what you're going to do in combat. It's not just like, there's three guys with there's three guys with a blaster.
Yeah,
they're dead. It could actually be challenging.
And I think the duels lightsaber on lightsaber could be really good.
You haven't heard anything like that, have we? So
do you think Vader will be in it?
I wouldn't be surprised.
And obviously they keep that quiet because that would be pretty.
You might even see like, could Obi-Wan be in it?
I mean, the time frame you can't.
Yoda,
they could really be in it, but I just wonder if they will.
I mean, how many? Is it? We don't know exactly how many years, but it's only a few years, isn't it? After, it's not long after.
No, it's not.
All the Empire rose, so you could have like Obi-Wan and stuff. But
got so much that they can use really to their advantage.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if they didn't include any of the classics.
Someone,
That doesn't make sense. Even if they're just cameos or in a cutscene or something, there's gonna be something.
Yeah.
Or mentioned at least. Yeah.
Or you'll visit a site of something.
There's an old Jedi Master on a system called Dagobah that you don't go.
Yeah.
Well, it will be canon, won't it? Because everything apparently is canon now.
Well, they better not fuck this up then.
Yeah.
No, because when I think back to what's it called? The Starkiller one.
Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed. I can't remember if that was canon at the time, but I remember playing it, and I did enjoy the game, but some of the story elements, and I was thinking, but it kind of ruins it. He's beat Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
it was supposed to be, wasn't it, initially? Didn't
so.
they have to wipe it? Or was it not when it released, or they said it was going to be, and then it was so far-fetched, people were like, nah.
I can't remember.
I'm
but
sure
obviously I know
like
Disney got rid of the, what do they call it? The legend. They call it Legends now, I think, because it's not canon.
No.
So, but I just remember certain point, I was like, but you're taking away from Vader if he's beating him. Okay, yeah, he's meant to be really powerful, but it's but he's not in the films and stuff.
He's the most powerful
do you know what?
Jedi/Sith.
Yeah.
And he doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I was
do you know what I would love to see in this? I don't think it'll happen. I don't think they'll do it. But do you know what would be really cool to see in this? Say, you get to the end of the game and you fight Vader. You get absolutely
battered.
Because it'd be like a kind of, I don't know, it'd be an interesting twist, wouldn't it? You made yourself really powerful, thinking, I'm good enough to take on Vader, thinking...
Make it like Fight Night.
And literally
do you remember that? In the Fight Night? Did you play it?
Fight Night round 3?
No.
Was it
round 4, wasn't it?
When
the story mode.
Prison,
Champions.
Fight
Night
Champions.
Oh, it was so hard.
Did you play that? You fought the guy then?
Yeah,
it was like, don't get hit, move around the ring for 6 rounds and
hours.
jab.
Oh, that was so hard.
And if he caught you once, it was like, he's on the road.
Yeah.
It's like Ivan Drago's. It was basically.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
And then did you end up beating him? I can't remember.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
You did. If you
he tired out,
but you had to go through the mini games of the first part was not get hit for 2 minutes. Then it was land X amount of jabs within a certain time frame to get him rocked or something. And then it was finally knock him out.
Yeah, when he tires out.
Yeah. I do remember that being
really
because I remember the rest of the game.
That was hard.
Every other fight was kind of this is quite easy.
Yeah.
And that fight was this is ridiculous. So annoying.
That game.
And you get to 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes, thinking I've got 30 seconds left. Bang!
Yeah. He's down.
To get
Controller just jumping across the room.
How many times would you get to 9 and pretty much get up and then it'd be like ding ding ding?
Yeah, frustrating. But maybe if they didn't make it that hard, but if they made it so Vader's pretty much very difficult to beat. I don't want you to be beating Vader.
No. Well, I just think if you can't beat him. Just
you have to run or something, or
you escape or you die. Why not die?
That would be shocking. I'd like that in a game like this because it's always you see it's the way it's been marketed. It's hope, and you're going to start off as hiding in the shadows.
I like stuff like that.
As the game progresses, you're going to become super powerful and have allies, and in the end you just get slaughtered. Bye.
The only problem I'd say is that people would just say it's a rip off of Rogue One, wouldn't they? Probably.
Well, it would be if you walked into a corridor and all of a sudden and all your teammates are just getting slashed as he comes at you.
I'd still be down for that.
I'd be down for that. It would be cool if there was a scene where you're just cutting through all your allies. A bit like Thanos in not Endgame, the Infinity War. When he just comes and he's just bashing through. It'd be kind of cool actually, and then you have a final clash with him, but he is too powerful. But do you think a lot of people, because they're going to, obviously I'm assuming a lot of people get attached to the character that you play as.
I don't know who the character is.
Is it Cal?
Could be good, could be bad. But
but if they get attached, are they going to be really annoyed if that happened? I wouldn't be either. Cause
I just think that's a really interesting story.
It makes Vader more powerful.
Yeah, it makes it seem more authentic. And it's
and then when you're watching this story on the films, you're like, he was a badass.
Because the whole point, between episode 3 and 4, is Vader basically hunting. Because in Order 66, there was more than just them two. It made up in the third one. It was just Yoda and Obi-Wan, but apparently there was
loads.
They survived everywhere.
They survived, but Vader.
He went on a Jedi killing thing in the magazines, comics.
So he could be one of them.
Yeah.
So maybe Vader only finds out about him late on in the game, and he's like, "Oh, we got to kill this guy. He's getting powerful."
Well, that's what. Yeah, like you said, in the shadows, and then when you start emerging, then Vader's right, okay, I've got.
Well, you already know at the beginning of the game, you're not going to be showing off force powers, and, using lightsabers and stuff. It's all cloak and dagger stuff.
Yeah.
But then give it like an hour or so, I'm sure you'll be...
Knights of the Old Republic style.
Exactly.
You're a soldier,
Yeah.
and then you realise when you save Bastia, oh, you are a Jedi.
Yeah.
And then the twist in that game, I mean, if you haven't played it, spoiler alert, I guess, but it's well...
If you haven't played it, then it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the twist that you're Revan, the Dark Lord.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, come on, how good is that?
It is cool. That's why I want them to do something interesting like that.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
just
that
cool.
story is still good now. That holds up now. I mean, it does help that obviously it was like 3,000 years before Luke's in the Empire, so they had a lot to play with there. But it's quality. However, I just want to touch on, before we do move on to different topics, we seen an article last week. It came out, I can't remember, maybe it was mid last week, that apparently BioWare have come out and said that Mass Effect
Not
dead.
I mean,
More Mass Effect games.
we kind of knew it probably wasn't dead, because they were never going to go, this is dead.
I don't know, I thought it was.
It felt pretty dead.
Yeah, maybe, but I think they always thought they were going to have a break and come back to it. It's too big of a franchise not to come back to.
Do you think it's a BioWare ploy, knowing they're on the ropes after Anthem? So if they put something out like this and they get fans who all go, yes, we want that, to then turn to EA and be like, look guys, can't close the studio yet, look, we got interest in this game, we can make this. But come on, after Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda, they must be on the ropes.
I mean, Dragon Age is next for them, isn't it?
I know.
Providing that actually goes out.
We were worried though last year that Dragon Age might not,
well, we haven't heard anything, but I'm assuming it's just quietly being made. Like they're probably purposely not talking about it.
So is your worry less now about BioWare?
I'm a bit. Yeah, I'm worried. Yeah, because everyone thought even Anthem's still going. Like, okay, it's not going well, but they're still dragging it out.
Still going, but
they were playing it, the BioWare people.
Well, they have been releasing like new content on this slowly and stuff.
That would be actually interesting.
Yeah.
How many concurrent players?
It's on it's on the EA Access now as well, so that probably has improved the numbers a little bit. But
I mean, they've scratched the roadmap for that game every time they've made one.
Which is worrying in itself.
Just go back to your point about did they say it to say to EA? Well, I would agree, but then I would say that EA own BioWare, so surely BioWare would have to. I feel like EA would know everything that BioWare are doing anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like if they were talking to EA, it'd be like, not like they're going, oh, don't take us out, but they're just saying to them, look, we've still got a lot of interest in our IPs.
Yeah.
Look, if we put this out, we're going to see a big response and people interested.
Yeah.
Get the hype, because EA cares about one thing, as we all know, is money.
Yeah, the bottom line is
important. We know that if BioWare are actually like, I know everyone says, oh, BioWare, look, they're finished and all this, but it's like, I feel like if they're just allowed to make the game, none of this interfering from EA, will make a good game.
I must admit though, I think Angry Joe said it when he was talking about BioWare a few months ago on his videos, and he made a good point. We've got to stop treating BioWare like the old BioWare, because the people aren't there.
No, that is true.
It's a new BioWare.
But even Mass Effect Andromeda, it had potential.
It did have potential.
If it wasn't for the bugs and stuff, it wouldn't have got anywhere near as much criticism.
No. And like I said as well, plenty of times, if it wasn't named Mass Effect, I think people would.
I think unfortunately for us though, if they do reboot Mass Effect, it's going to be a reboot. It won't be. I can't.
They won't carry on. Yeah,
Andromeda's dead in the water.
Sure.
It'll be a complete reboot, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Maybe
they'll do.
I think they'll probably just do a different story in the original universe.
Oh, what, like Fellowship of the Ring?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
No, the game on PS2, Lord of the Rings game. Is it called Fellowship?
Third Age, something like that. They'll probably just do like a story.
There's another gang of you basically just going side by side.
I mean, they could do 50 years after Shepard. They could do before.
Yeah.
Shepard, couldn't they?
Mate, it would be interesting 50 years after Shepard, because then you'd get the ending, wouldn't you? You'd finally know what ending they chose as canon for Mass Effect 3.
Or you wouldn't.
Or you wouldn't, because they just go so far for 100 years.
Pay reference.
Well, no, but I meant if it was 50 years, they'd have to.
Yeah, they'd probably have to mention,
if you were extinct...
Well, they'd probably mention it in like Codex, wouldn't it, and stuff.
The aura underground if you got the bad ending, do you remember?
Well, do you know what's great about that? You could even have some of the Asaris in it, because they live forever.
Yeah.
They live like 1,000 years, so you could even have, like, even if it was set 200 years in the future, these Asaris would still be alive, so they'd remember it. Like, humans would be dead, but...
Yeah. Well, interesting to see.
So.
Yeah, they did mention that, and being Mass Effect fans, I think we're all hoping that does come back with a good game that people enjoy.
I want to see a return to form. I think we all do. Like, obviously, like BioWare is not BioWare that we grew up with. Like, it is different. It's the same name, but the people behind the name have changed.
Yeah.
So, get Dragon Age out and get it out like we know Dragon Age. Don't get it out like Anthem or.
Well, they said it was meant to be an Anthem with a Dragon Age.
They're not going to do that.
They've got to change that.
They're not going to do that. Like, even though the people have changed, like people have this thing now with BioWare. It's like get them away from what they're not great at. Like Anthem was an experience for them. They had to build everything from scratch. They had no engine. Like it was from the ground up.
Yeah.
Dragon Age isn't like that. They've got all the foundations. Mass Effect's not like that. They've got everything to work with. So get them back into their comfort zone. See if they can hit a home run again. I mean, if Dragon Age comes out and it's crap, BioWare pretty much are done.
Yeah, I mean,
like if they can't even do that anymore, yeah.
Third strike in a row.
I would assume that they'd be on the rocks then, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But you would think, and maybe I'm being optimistic here for a change, but you would think that Dragon Age
will be at least good.
Will be, yeah. I'm not saying it's going to be I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's going to be a perfect game, but it has to be.
You
a
could
good
argue though,
game.
to be honest, all the Dragon Age games have never been they've always been like 8 to 9s out of 10. They've never been like.
That's really good.
Yeah, no, that's
A
what I
9
mean.
out of 10 is
So,
a great game.
9 out of
I don't
10.
think people. It doesn't have to be like a 95 on Metacritic. As long as
No.
it's like an 8, around an 8, I think.
Mate, I enjoyed Dragon Age 4.
I like 4.
I like it. Yeah, the position was good.
It's good. So if they do something similar to that in terms of quality, then I think they'll be all right. But like
I'm
you
down for
said,
that.
it does
We'll
feel
see.
like it's make or break.
I mean, we're probably thinking maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
I reckon 2021.
Yeah,
like
minimum. I think 2 years.
Yeah, I agree.
It's next gen for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Anyway, we'll move on to our second topic of the day, which is Call of Duty Modern Warfare follows the trend with Battle Pass focused on cosmetics, and it will not impact game balance, they say. So obviously this comes after the microtransactions controversy, doesn't it, that we covered on a different video, but obviously now we have an update to it. What do we think of this? Do we think that they will actually keep their word, or is this just going to change in a few months? PR spin.
Yeah, because obviously with Black Ops, what we saw was they said, "Oh, there's going to be no microtransactions," and then what was it? 6 months later, they added them in.
Yeah.
Was it 6 months? Oh, it was about 6 months.
I don't think
Was
it was
not
6
quite that
months.
long?
It was basically get the game out, get the reviews out
maybe it
of
was
the way,
Yeah.
and get all this positive praise, and then it was just like, oh, by the way, now we're adding these bullshit microtransactions. Even if they only cost like 50p, it was still like, come on, I'm not
No
buying a
idea.
reticle. Like,
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is that I guess now we're all kind of like, oh, they're probably going to do the same thing again. I would like to hope they've learned from it.
yeah,
I would like to think that this is a game that people actually hyped about. Because let's be honest, Black Ops 4, were people that hyped for it? Not really.
No, because
wasn't
of
a
the
game
lack
people
of
that hype,
story,
lack of
people
story.
were
Exactly.
put off. But hey,
You
we
know.
enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it, yeah, it was a good game in the
Blackout
end. But
mode was quality.
this game people are actually hyped about. Like, oh, this looks like a return to form, the story
Yeah.
looks interesting, it looks dark. I played the multiplayer beta and I was really impressed with it.
Oh, you played that, did you?
Yeah. Well, no, sorry, I played the 2v2 beta,
Yeah.
not the multiplayer beta, and I was really impressed with the 2v2 mode.
That's
Really
good.
good. It was really good. It felt like Rainbow Six Siege almost, which was cool. So, like, in terms of tactics,
Yeah.
not quite as tactical as that, but it felt like that. So it was good. People are excited about the story, so I would hope, with this battle pass thing. I mean, that's where everyone's going.
Yeah,
with
it
battle
is.
passes. Gears as a
Destiny
battle
has a battle
pass.
pass now. It's like,
Destiny has a
it's
battle
fine.
pass. Fortnite has a
Fortnite.
battle pass. PUBG has a battle pass.
Who
Everything
implemented
is.
that? Is it
Fortnite.
I don't know. Fortnite springs to mind because they probably implemented it the best way.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe it might not have been the original. There's probably
Yeah,
some game
yeah,
on
it probably
PC
is.
that had it 5 years ago, but I feel like Fortnite was the one that
Made it
did
big.
the modern battle pass.
Yeah.
So.
I think battle passes, like, as long as they're implemented in one of two ways. If it's a full price game, then for me they have to be free. They have to run side by side with whatever you're doing. They're just in the background, and it's like you play multiplayer, you level up. You play Spec Ops, it levels up. You get cosmetic things, whether it's gun camos or different shaders for your outfit, or shades or hats or whatever the hell you want to dress up in. That's fine. It doesn't affect anything. And to be honest, it's something to keep you logging in, to keep you coming back, and just slowly progressing. Or if they're not doing that, the Fortnite version is obviously the game's free to play, so you pay for the battle pass. That makes sense. Like,
Yep, that
there's
does make
one
sense.
of two different things. The only thing that I don't support when it comes to battle passes is when it's a full price release and then you have to buy the battle pass. Like that's taking both of them and saying, let's be greedy and then let's have both. Because then every season you've already paid like 50 quid or 45 quid for the game, and then you pay let's say £10 for the battle pass, and then 2.5 months later there's a new season and it's another £10, and then it's another and it's like, that doesn't sit well with me. So as long as it's free and it runs like quite elusively in terms of like your own like oh my god, I've got to support the battle pass. Like, no, just have it there.
Yeah.
Don't have it so intrusive.
So do we know this one? Is it the traditional one where you don't pay for it, or is this one going to be a paid one?
I don't actually know. I'm not too sure, but
I'm not sure. Let's see.
Because that'll make
let's see.
let's
see.
I've got to be honest, that'd make a big difference to my outlook on it.
Well, this is the
it
thing.
was paid,
if it's paid, I'm not going to pay for it. I'm just going to buy the game. I'm going to play the game, and I won't see any of the battle pass stuff. Which, to be honest, like I don't care about cosmetic things.
It says here, announces all new battle pass sooner or later with both a free and premium stream of cosmetic content available.
So that's fine. Like I can speak from experience. Like Shadowkeep with Destiny just launched, and it has a free like 0 to 100, and it also has a premium 0 to 100. So there's 2 tracks, and the top one is the free one, and the bottom one is the premium one. So for example, in say 0 to 5 levels for the free one, you only get like one thing, and every single level in the premium one you get something.
Yeah.
So free users get stuff, but they get a watered down version, which is fine. And then people who want to pay for it get more stuff along the way.
If you give choice, I think people are genuinely
I can get behind that kind of. I still don't like the idea of having to pay for a battle pass in a full price game, but that's just me. It's not like you're paying for like typical DLC. You're not paying for like maps or anything. You're just paying for
cosmetics.
Yeah. I guess if you want to do that, fine, but I'd rather like either or. I don't like this combination of a full price game and then a full price battle pass, but that's just me.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. I think you've got to have one or the other, really, haven't you? You know, if you asking people to pay pretty much £50 a lot of games now, aren't they?
Well, COD is always like a higher end AAA.
£45-50. So then you're talking, what's the battle pass? You said like $10, £10.
Yeah, something
not
like
a month,
that.
every season.
Every season, yeah.
3 to 4 times a year, that's for another £40. So you pay pretty much, if you want the full experience, you're paying like £90 to £100.
Yeah.
That's too much, isn't it, really? I think.
Well, I think so too.
Unless you really, maybe like if you're really hardcore into the game, but I
there
don't
will
think it's
be people willing to pay it.
But I think it should always
for
be an
sure.
option, though. Like you said, it shouldn't be forced. It shouldn't be like, oh well, there's not even a free version of it. Like at least the way Destiny's done it, there is 2 options.
Yeah, and I like the way that I know it's a different type of game and you pay for things differently in comparison, but it's like if you buy the season in Destiny, you just get the season pass with it. So it's like your season is there, and it's like it's not like you buy the season and then you buy the battle pass. You buy the season and this is what you get within it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like maybe like for me, and I know they'd like lose out on money by doing this, but for me, like in COD, I'd quite like to see the first one be free. Just like everyone gets the premium one with the purchase of the game, and then if you want to support it down the line, fine. Like in 2.5-3 months time,
hook people
buy
in
the next one.
see
Yeah,
if they
make
wanna
that
buy
a
it.
$10 purchase if you want to. I mean, if it's that essential. But yeah, I mean, I'm not buying it. I'm not going to buy it.
I wouldn't buy
it
it
either.
either.
It's just not going to happen.
Do you think they'll stick with just this, or do you think they will bring back the loot boxes and pay to win stuff?
I don't think they will this time.
You don't think they will
I
this
don't
time?
think they will this time around, because I think they'll have learned from their mistake.
Oh, hey.
I know this is
Activision.
Activision we're talking about, but I think this might actually be finally the year where they go, especially if the game's received well. If we're talking about the game getting high 9s on Metacritic and stuff like that, which it seems like it. Well, I guess it depends. Maybe some reviewers might think, oh, too much controversy.
Yeah, it
But
depends
if we're just talking about the quality of the game, I assume it's going to get close to 90, something like that, probably. So I don't think they'll want to like start messing with that. I think they'll want this to be like a flagship. I suppose you could say that flagship Call of Duty game for this gen.
Yeah.
The last hurrah before the next gen. So I don't think they will personally, but I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah. That's Activision we're talking about.
I don't think we'll see loot
Very
boxes either. Like I'm with you. I don't think we'll see loot boxes or pay £1 for a red dot sight. Or I mean, that's what we had in Black Ops 4, right? You could buy red dot sights and stuff like that.
It's not even a thing.
So I don't think we'll see
Why
that.
do I keep saying friggin'? I've said it
It's a
twice now.
friggin' thing, dude.
Friggin'.
Hell, man. But as well as I don't think we're going to see that, I do think you're still going to see the traditional like map packs. You're still going to have the traditional every few months for whatever in a bundle, and it's still going to be something else. So it's going to be like buy the game, buy the battle pass, buy the traditional DLC. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Over the course of basically a year, or you'd imagine, until the new one comes out. Black Ops 5, I guess, is next.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. So I don't like that model. I don't like how it's like pay for this, pay for this, pay for this. Like just streamline it and have it like you buy the game. I'm sure you can probably buy like an Ultimate Edition that encompasses everything, but it's a bit extensive, I think.
I always wonder with companies who do you pay a full price and you buy this, you can buy this, buy this.
Yeah.
Obviously, people moan about it. I wonder if they ever actually catered to gamers and brought out a good game to begin with, and then actually said to you, like you said, like, oh, here's a free premium one, try it. If you like it, you can purchase this, but if you don't, there's this free version as well.
Yeah.
Like, would that game not do better in the lifetime of the cycle of that game, compared to the other version where it's just like, buy this, you have to buy this, you have to buy this?
I think the reception would be better, at least initially.
Yeah.
Because people would feel like they were getting something for nothing, even though, like, they're not.
I wonder if the good PR basically would outweigh the negative in terms of the money, because people might feel more inclined to be like, actually, you know what, I like that. I am going to pay an extra £5 or £10 for the next one.
Well, I think that just goes to short and long term thinking.
Yeah.
Some companies are going to have more get the money in quick, short term buck, and some companies are going to think, all right, we might make a bit.
Some companies. It sounded like you said cunt.
Foul language from this podcast.
That was really bad language, actually.
That would have been
awful language for the podcast.
despicable.
Even though we are a mature podcast, but even so, it's a step too far.
Yeah, I accidentally put it on there family friendly. Like
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's...
Sorry, little Jimmy.
And that's over.
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't me that said it.
No, it was me. My bad.
But yeah, some companies would obviously be short term or long term, because in the long term you think, all right, they might make less money, but then the long term success of future games might strengthen because of the good relationship. So I mean, you just have to look at like CD Projekt Red. Look how much like in the bank good they've got because of what they did with The Witcher, all that free DLC at the start. You know, I know it was only cosmetic DLC, but it was still DLC, like new horses, new armour. And then let's be honest,
paid DLC was amazing.
How much was that? £20?
I got it for a tenner on offer, but yeah,
£20 originally.
Yeah.
I mean, you could easily pay £30 alone for one of them DLCs.
Well, it was basically the new game. Like, I know it wasn't like Witcher 4, but the content was
amazing.
Worth like a whole.
I've got a quick story actually. It was interesting. When I went to buy Borderlands 3 in game, it was actually a game in Wrexham because I was in Wrexham at the time, and the guy said to me, "Oh, you know how they always like push you to buy things? Oh, you need to get the season pass for Borderlands. It's £40." And I said to him, "I'm not paying £40 for a season pass. That's ridiculous." Because I don't know if I think that's really expensive for a season pass. I know it has 4 pieces of content and stuff like that, but
it works out £10 of content.
Is for me still a lot to ask. And he said, "No, that's not expensive at all. Like for what you get." And I was like, "Yeah, but," and I actually said to him, "Yeah, compare that to The Witcher though. 2 premium pieces of content for £20. That's good content, a deal." Yeah, to me.
What did he say?
He just didn't really say anything. Didn't
Get
have much
out.
to say. So. Well, no, because I was buying the game. You know, so paying £50 for the game. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it? How people perceive good. Say to me, some people might think the Borderlands DLC for 40 is really good value, and maybe it is.
It is value for money because like you do get a lot of hours out of it.
In comparison to something like that, you think.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if all companies could go down the CD Projekt.
I know this is
route.
a different method of thinking, but with like paid DLC, as you guys know, I don't really tend to buy it that much, do I? But I always wait.
Sales.
Yeah, sales, and I see if I like that game. I did it with Marvel's Spider-Man. Marvel
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man game on PS4. Don't know what was
tenner?
naming the full title. Yeah, tenner. I got all the DLC for a tenner as an offer, and I love Spider-Man, and I got extra gameplay out of it. Great content was the DLC was alright actually. Yeah. But I always wait, see how it's received as well. Never get it early, and then just get it on offer. I know some people though they have to because if you get so invested in a game, I understand that. But I always like to see what it's like because if you're paying £40 up front, and then 3 of the 4 are dog shit, you're going to be like, oh.
I mean, like I think it depends on the type of game. Like for example, Spider-Man is purely single player, and you're not like falling behind by not doing it. For example, like if you play like a live service game
Destiny.
or like,
I get you.
If you don't buy the new content when it comes out, you're behind instantly, and you're just negatively impacting yourself. So if you're hard on a game like Division or Destiny or anything, World of Warcraft, if you don't buy the expansion when it drops, that negatively impacts your experience as a gamer. Single player games,
even Borderlands though, even though Borderlands is an online game, are you really going to miss out by playing the DLC?
No, like
probably not.
Borderlands
not really.
is like I know it has co-op, but Borderlands can be a single player game.
Yeah.
So you could play that content a year later.
And get it for like
Yeah.
20 quid instead of 40.
Yeah, it does depend on the game. That is a good point. So it does depend on the game, but yeah, I just still prefer to wait. But then again, I don't play the live service games as
I
much
would
as you say.
I would definitely wait for a single player game.
Yeah.
100%. Like I did with The Last of Us.
Yeah.
With the DLC with that in the first time round. You can wait.
Yeah.
Just avoid
Or
spoilers.
wait for the Game
and
of the
it's
Year
fine.
edition on, on PS4. It's got it in there.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
When
things
you
like
talk about Witcher, when I think that I paid £10 for that, jeez, man, what? I got like an extra 40 hours of gameplay or something combined, and they were both good stories.
Yeah, it's like elite level content as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Which I still haven't played. And DLCs.
How can you praise it? You haven't played it.
I'm just praising the price because I'm praising the fact that you used to talk about it so highly. Other people talk about it so highly, so I know they're good.
I can't believe you haven't played it because
I
I
know.
know
This
you
is a
played a rerun.
revelation.
You played a rerun again. You played through again.
Yeah, I played.
That's like 80 hours.
Yeah.
Because I played like the Game of the Year edition as well.
Yeah.
I
Mate,
didn't play all the way
honestly,
through second time, but
Game
would
of the Year edition
love-
has the content.
I know.
Yeah, you'd love it. You need to play it.
I know. I should. Yeah, I should.
Honestly, it's so good, isn't it?
Take it from people that have actually played it.
Yeah.
It's well worth it. It's probably the best DLC I've played.
Some games coming out. It's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you haven't played it now, I can't imagine you getting
I
around to
will.
that.
I'm shocked.
I will
man.
play.
I'm
Like,
shocked.
You love The Witcher.
Yeah, you do.
Next summer or something, I'll play it. When before the new consoles come out, because if I don't play before the new
Is
consoles
that
come
a checkpoint
out, I
reach
never play it.
promise to the
Yes,
fans?
I will play by the end of next summer. Okay,
Right.
so when we say the end of summer, like August, the end of August, say.
Okay,
So by the end
Alright.
of August, I will have played.
Yeah.
The DLC,
And you'll love it.
Yeah.
And
And if
then
anyone's
you'll-
still listening, watching, that's watching and listening now, thanks.
Yeah.
If we're all still around, next August.
All around.
That's it,
Hey, I don't want to
the
think
way the
that
world-
negatively.
the way
I
the
don't want
world's
to
going,
die.
You never know, do you? So,
I mean, I might, but we'll see.
so
I have faith you'll be here next summer. Anyway, that took a depressing
I
turn
don't-
thanks to you there.
yeah,
Nah, but to be fair, mate, you're going to play that and you're going to... I can't believe I took so long
Probably.
to play it.
probably.
Yeah.
You really will. But anyway, we'll move on to our third topic of the day, the final topic. And that's the games that are going to be launching on PS5, anyway, according to
Apparently.
IGN. Yeah. We have Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty Black Ops 5, Madden FIFA NHL, NBA 2K, Bloodborne Remastered, Astro Bot Rescue Mission 2, PS5 Enhanced.
VR game, wasn't it?
Was that a VR game?
VR game.
Yeah.
New Insomniac PSVR game. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 and / or a new Uncharted. I mean, Horizon, what a game. What a game. Hope that comes out. And then new Sony first parties, Blue Point's new game, some indies, Batman Arkham and Harry Potter. Is that a picture of Bully?
I think it is. Yeah.
They said they weren't. There was a Bully 2 in production, wasn't there? But they got taken
said
away for
it got
GTA
taken away,
and stuff.
Yeah, so that's not happening now.
No. Knack 3 is the last game on the list.
I think that was like a joke. I think that was
Yeah.
supposed to be.
I hope so.
What,
Knack's like
3?
the joke of the PS4, isn't it? Like,
I honestly don't know.
it's like one of them sort of kiddie games, isn't it? Like action
Right.
platformer type. Yeah, they do serve a purpose on console.
It does
but
say Knack could be back, baby.
it wasn't very.
Seems like a bit of a
It wasn't very
Knacking
good.
back,
so.
Right, okay, got you.
But-
Well, I was oblivious to that, and I just assumed Knack 3, yeah, he's coming. But there we are.
It may well do.
It may well do.
So,
But yeah, they're the games. No real surprise.
That's the laziest journalism.
I think it's a very lazy
Like,
list. to be
It's
honest.
basically
not a
like,
great
what
list.
games exist? Well, this could come out. This could come
We
out.
could
this...
do an article like that.
Come on.
I've got to be honest, right now,
What is
right
that?
now, we'll probably think of games that are more realistic that are coming out. I think so.
Don't put us on the spot like that.
Well, you put me on the spot.
Go on then.
Well, I mean, first of all, the talk about Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I don't think that'll come out at launch. Because I think, Guerrilla, who made the game, split into 2 teams now. So I think it'll be the other team's game that comes out first, and I think that'll probably be a Killzone game.
Right.
Because Killzone Shadowfall launched on the PS4. So I think it would make sense to launch another Killzone game. It's been 7 years since the last one.
Yeah, it's been longer.
Feels dead though, doesn't
It does,
it?
but
Like,
I think
feels dead.
now that Guerrilla have got the reputation again,
Yeah.
is made Horizon. I think they could really push it.
Do you reckon it'll be marketed as well as from the people who brought you
Oh, yeah.
Horizon
Yeah,
Zero Dawn?
definitely.
It'll be like the Halo Killer or what? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Was it Kill and Killzone?
Yeah.
Was come on?
God,
Yeah,
I
Gears,
remember
wasn't
that.
it? It was supposed
It was a Gears
Gears
Killer,
Killer,
whatever it was. Yeah,
Gears
the Gears
Killer.
Killer.
It wasn't.
Gears killed it.
Well, no, it would have been Halo because it's first person, isn't it?
I know, but in terms of like the competitive
of,
shooters at the time, it was supposed to be Killzone.
I think there'll be a Killzone game from probably the new Guerrilla team, and then you'll probably see Horizon maybe the year after. I think so. I don't think Horizon. I think it'll be too soon for Horizon.
As long as Horizon isn't rushed,
no, I don't want it to be rushed
care.
like games.
Do you know what I mean? Like if it comes out at launch, but they've had enough time and they're very happy with it, fine. But if you're just gonna rush it for launch to be like, oh look at this great new IP, great new game.
I mean, it's probably
exclusive.
It's probably for one of the top 5s we'll do in the future, but I think it would be very high up my PS4 top 5 list.
Yeah,
I think most people would agree with that one.
I definitely
be in the top 2.
You get to play it.
I played it like briefly. I played it when I was with Matty.
It's a shame you didn't actually get to play it on your own, like properly.
Really good game. You don't like that game.
I don't even know what the hell. And my experience of Horizon was like, I can't remember what Matty was up to, but he was at like some base camp. He had like a bow and arrow or something. And I went out into the world, and there was these like giant metal things with like shitloads of health. And he didn't tell me how to play the game.
No,
I was just like,
you in.
It was doing nothing, and I was like, how the hell? And then it like swung its tail and like bashed me once. I died, and I was like, this game shit. But obviously it wasn't. But
just throwing you in's not very fair. Is it?
So I don't know what they were supposed to like craft some special ammo or something.
Story's good, gameplay's good. If you got to play it properly and obviously knew what you had to do, so you'd have definitely liked that. That's definitely a game.
I mean, and one of the other things was the Uncharted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It said, now obviously it's not going to be Naughty Dog, because we know they're sort of over at that now, I guess, but...
are they making spin-off under Uncharted games then?
Naughty Dog, no. Well, we don't know, do we? Because obviously they're doing Last of Us 2, we don't know what they're going to do after that.
Yeah.
But I think they've pretty much said they're not doing Uncharted anymore.
Right.
So whoever does Uncharted is going to be a new one of their other studios or new studio. So it seems like you'd imagine that'll probably follow on from the end of Uncharted 4.
How the friggin' hell did that end?
Friggin'.
Why do I keep saying friggin'?
His daughter, didn't it?
Trying to be like PG, but
I know.
Kind of ended with his daughter.
I've said it too many times now.
His daughter discovered all the maps
and
stuff and things like that. So
yeah.
it's probably gonna. You would imagine they'll probably
might be her story.
And you're gonna play as a badass teenage. Well, I haven't seen that enough.
So I again. Yeah, I'm
not a fan.
What I would say is, though, again, I think it would be too early.
Mm.
I don't think that'll come out at launch. I don't think they'll do an Uncharted game at launch, personally. I might be wrong. But also, you would imagine maybe Gran Turismo
Yeah, I think so.
at launch?
Yeah, how boring.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like Gran Turismo, fair enough. I tried playing.
It makes sense,
that
you know. I think
It's
racing
just Forza, man. Like,
but
same thing.
I would say,
Forza
with a new console launch, you're probably going to want a racing game on. It just diversifies the library a bit more.
No, I do understand it. It's just not my taste.
Same.
So
I mean, I guess
completely understand.
We'll talk about Xbox maybe in a minute what they're going to launch with, but you know we know what game they'll probably launch with, but racing wise. But what Assassin's Creed was on there as well.
Yeah,
I really liked Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah,
I really like that game. So if they make another game like that, I'd be all up for an Assassin's Creed coming out at launch because
I might try Assassin's Creed actually Odyssey.
It's good.
I think you like it. Gone down in price now.
Now it is open world, so if you're a bit fatigued by open world games, then
I'm going to play Outer Worlds actually next.
Yeah, so
I'll
maybe
probably
not.
wait.
Maybe that's a game you can play next summer or something.
Yeah, hey, I'll make you a deal. Yeah. If I play that
by the end of next summer, look
if I
down
play
that lens.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey by the end of next August, Sud also has to complete the Witcher 3 DLC.
We'll have to find one for Perks in the future.
Just
we will.
Play a different game, bro.
I already know which this should be.
Red Dead 2. Yeah, Red Dead 2.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. How have you not played that yet? Well, you have, but how have you not...
No, I haven't.
I thought you played the start, but then...
No, I've bought the game.
Just never
played it. Well, it was a Christmas present.
You did what I did with Titanfall. I bought that and it was still in a cellophane when
I
handed it back in.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't had it ruined, but I've seen like enough memes that are like, I kind of know what's gonna happen.
You got the picture.
Yeah,
I still think it's worth playing. It's great.
100% worth playing. Honestly,
but
just stick with it because when you do play it, I think you're going to be the same as me at that start, and you're going to be like, "Fucking hell, this is
I know."
Slow, it's very slow at the start. Yeah, no doubt about that. So yeah, I mean, I guess we can maybe talk about the Xbox side a little bit as well, and then just talk about like general, I guess. But yeah, what do you think for Xbox then? I mean, well, we know Halo is coming,
Halo Infinite,
and Forza 8.
Yeah,
I know it's not confirmed.
Forza 8, man.
I know.
Stop making them.
But it does make sense. It does make sense.
People buy them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Stop buying them.
It makes sense at the start of a generation, doesn't it? I think for a racing.
I do agree. I do agree because even though they're not for us, like Sud said, it does give people.
Yeah,
options.
I mean, even you, I remember you buying Forza 5. Do you remember?
Yeah. What a regret.
$54.99 at game.
Yeah, what a
I get it.
fantastic
Like there has
purchase.
to be a racer, there has to be
Yeah.
a shooter, there has to be a puzzle game and a platformer.
Yeah.
Like, fair enough, fine. But Forza 8,
Oh, no, it's too much.
like when are they going to stop?
Yeah. But,
Like I know down the line, like there's obviously Gear 6 to tie up that trilogy,
Yeah.
but like I don't want to see a Gear 7.
Yeah, but you're
I don't
probably
either.
going to.
Like, it's
if it
tired,
keeps
man.
selling or people playing it on Game
Yeah.
Pass and stuff.
I agree, though. I think Gear 6 should be the last one. But Halo Infinite's exciting.
Yeah, I'm alright
I'm
with
excited
Halo
for
Infinite
that.
because it's been a while, like, and it has.
One thing we have to remember as well is these games are probably going to be on the Xbox One X as well. This is Microsoft's strategy.
Yeah.
So
It's part of the Xbox family.
So when we say like next gen, I mean you could technically say it's still, people could play it on
Yeah.
current gen as well. So I'm looking forward to Halo Infinite. The trailer looks pretty good. It looks like classic Halo again. They've had 5
I do want to
years
see
with
more
this
though.
game. No,
Like,
I don't either. I think we'll see more E3.
Yeah.
'Cause
As
that'll
long
be
as
a
they
big
don't
game.
miss-sell you like Halo 4.
No, I think
Guardians
Like
5.
Halo 5, yeah,
Guardians,
yeah.
whatever it's
So-
called. Because those trailers were really good.
Yeah, and
I
in
know.
reality,
Yeah.
I actually
it
think
was.
as
They
well-
didn't really. No,
No,
it wasn't like
nothing
that
to
at
do
all.
with
Yeah.
this might be like 343's. I wouldn't say last chance because but it might be their only chance now to keep Halo relevant because 5 was such a misstep in terms of the multiplayer was really good, but
Yeah.
the single player was bad. It was for a Halo game. That was a poor single player, and they've had 5 years to work on this game. 5 years is a
Yeah.
long time to work on a game. So
I feel like Halo as well is one of the very few games that actually both multiplayer and the story matter to the fans.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, they're both very big and important, so they have to get both right.
true. So is there any games you would like to see at the start of like next gen? Is there any games you can think
Like
would be
to
like?
see-
I know which one for you already. Spider-Man 2.
Obviously.
But I think you're doing it a bit soon. I think it's
I
probably
think
a
It'd be
bit
so,
too
soon.
soon
yeah.
because they got the Avengers game coming out soon.
Yeah.
Is that
Which
it's gotta be-
May, I think.
Is that May
next year. So
I reckon that's gonna bomb. That looks bad.
Do you think it
the
looks
Avengers
bad?
game.
Yeah.
I think it
I thought
will.
it looked alright.
I think. I don't think it's going to be a great game. I think it will do okay commercially because of the name.
Yeah, because of the name. But
I don't think
guess
it'll do.
play
I don't
it
think it'll do as well as they think it's going to do though.
yeah.
But I think it will do enough because it's more. Yeah. But I agree. That game.
I heard they were trying to make the
doesn't look. Good.
MCU the however you'd have the gaming universe equivalent with the games that will tie in and connect and stuff. And apparently Avengers obviously is a part of that with the
Yeah.
Spider-Man. So I'm interested to see it. But yeah, Spider-Man 2. I'd love that. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
We've got
Horizon Zero Dawn. Obviously they mentioned
Yeah.
that would be class, but I'd rather they took the time.
Yeah.
Not really many spring to mind.
Well, our Blue Point game is rumoured to be Demon Souls, isn't it?
Would
I mean,
nev-
we
I'd
were.
never play
Yeah,
that.
no.
It's essentially
I
Dark
would.
Souls.
I mean, I
Yeah.
would play it because I like them sort of games. But even I'm a little bit disappointed in hearing it. I know that sounds. I've never played Demon Souls. It's like,
God,
oh,
you were
I
hopeful,
like it,
weren't
but
you? Metal Gear.
I really wanted that to be. Can you imagine if that came out as a launch game?
What?
I will
Metal Gear?
say with
on
that
the
though,
PS5.
like you never
How awesome
know.
would that be?
Like
Oh,
it would be.
You never know.
It
You
would
never
be
know.
unlikely.
No, it
but-
seems there's been a few leaks. It seems that's what it's probably going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, they even had Bloodborne remaster. I mean, I don't know why they had that. That would
See,
make no
that's one that
sense.
falls into the category of it didn't come out that long ago in terms of
Game
the
still,
years,
if you looks good, still,
and it doesn't
like,
need a remaster.
It needs a sequel. It
doesn't.
might need a sequel,
Exactly.
but not a remaster.
Like leave it. Like I hate stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't remaster things that aren't masterful. Like it's an alright game.
I thought of one. What about the next GTA? Because apparently that's been in production. It's coming
Yeah.
sooner than people think.
Yeah.
I still think it's too soon for launch.
Because yeah, what is
Way
it?
too
2020,
soon
isn't
for
it? Yeah. So.
What was it the
I
other
mean-
day? It was an interview with the voice actor for Trevor,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the one who said it.
and he said like
It's close.
do the math or something. Like someone
Yeah.
asked him about the next GTA, and he was like,
Math.
Rockstar released their games. Like blah. He went on to say some stuff, and then he was like, oh, do the math.
Yeah.
Like,
But
it's
yeah, I
close,
mean, you could
basically.
argue though GTA 5, 2013, Red Dead 2018. It's a 5-year gap.
Yeah.
What was the
It's a
gap
5-year
between
gap.
Red Dead and GTA? Whatever one was in. Well, 5, I guess.
3 years.
Was it 3 years? Okay, and Red Dead came out when? 2018? 2019?
So 2020.
Is it this year?
Yeah, 2018.
2018, so 2021?
2020. See, I feel that's maybe 2022, possibly.
I don't know though. If
think
they've
it's a
been
bit
working
soon.
on it though for 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah, because it's a different. Well, is it though? Is it a different? Wouldn't it be the Hoosier brothers again? And who's the people that made Red Dead?
I've honestly no idea.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Dan Hooser and whatever. They're the ones that make the big games, aren't they? So
I would be shocked if it was a launch game.
I don't think it'll be
Maybe shortly after, like maybe in the like first wave.
Yeah, I must admit I don't think it'll be a launch game either. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
cool.
2022.
Okay,
Well, that's just me.
I'll go 2021.
I'm not making a prediction. I don't really care. It's going to come out when it comes out. It's going to be good.
Just thought of 2 other games actually. What was the one Bethesda? Starfield, was it called?
Oh, yeah.
Starfield?
I don't remember the name.
I think people are more worried about that though, after
the
76.
space version of Mass Effect. That could be a surprise. It could just come out, because
I tell you what would be a surprise with that game if it came out with no bugs.
Yeah.
There you go. That'd be a bloody surprise.
Elder Scrolls 6.
It's not going to be launched.
I know it won't be long. I think that again will be a 2022 sort of game. But
I must admit, I feel like I am thinking of games that I'm looking forward to on the next console rather than actually at launch.
Period, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we all do that though. It's like next gen, and then like the actual launches are like current gen, like improvements, like enhancements.
God, do you remember Road to Warcraft?
It wasn't even a game. It was
I know.
like half a game. But yeah, I think stuff like that, like you will get like PS5. I think will probably have a few more like exclusives to begin with than the new Xbox. But Xbox will have Game
I'm
Pass.
not
so
sure about that. Do you know why I'm not sure about that? Because there's a lot of PS4 exclusives coming out next year even. So they might. I actually think it might be similar to PS4, where they're a little bit dry at first. You know what I mean? Like maybe not quite because they've got like Spider-Man 2 that's probably not that far away in Horizon. But I actually think Xbox again might be the one that comes out. There's a few more. It's the quality, isn't it?
That's kind of what I was going for.
That's what you're going for.
Yeah, like I think Xbox will have more, especially with like
quality.
the game
might not be as
It's like we got 57 exclusives on launch, and you actually play like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then no one ever plays the rest.
There you go, play Sea of Thieves and do nothing.
Yeah. Whereas PS5 might have like 3, but
probably
like
3
AAA
hopefully
games.
But I mean, that's an interesting one. Do we think Xbox are going to surprise us with a new IP at launch?
I'd like to think so.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you? Something.
They've acquired enough studios.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there must be some ideas in them.
It's going to be Halo, though, isn't it? Like Halo
Halo
Infinite will be the flagship.
And Forza.
Yeah. But
It will be though, won't it?
No, it will.
Yeah,
I think they're trying to copy the Switch route of Zelda when that came out with the console. It was big, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like, let's come out with a launch.
Which was a good
I
idea.
think that's what they're going to try and do with Halo.
It's a good idea.
Maybe even have a bigger game like they did with Mario Odyssey came out a few months later. Maybe they'll try and double stack 2 big games together.
I think they could definitely stagger it by like a month or 2, but I think this might sound stupid, but I think it'd be a really bad idea to release the new console with like Halo Infinite and like a supposed big IP, because you'll just kill the IP.
Yeah.
Like if it's going to be good, let it be good in its own spectrum.
Don't
like Halo and Forza it, because then it's going to be crap. So I think separate them definitely.
Especially if Halo was really good.
Even if it wasn't.
Well, yeah,
like,
if it wasn't.
If people are going to play it.
Yeah, like if something released, like say I'm not saying this is exclusive, but it's like, we've got Assassin's Creed new, we've got the new Halo, and like PS5 has the new Uncharted or the new whatever it is, and then there's just like, hey, here's our new IP.
Yeah, good
People
luck.
are going to be like, well, let's play this, and there's the new IP.
Seen Titanfall 2 die with stuff like that. EA
exactly.
releasing their
that's
own
so
games
stupid.
around it. Like,
I know.
And then
killed
COD came out the week after.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
They
And
did it to
people
try and
like
like knock
Titanfall.
COD off, didn't they? And it just didn't work.
And people like Titanfall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and they
I
still
really like
couldn't. They
Titanfall.
still couldn't, break because it was silly. Really, they killed their own game.
Exactly.
But, so are you guys sort of hyped for next gen? Are you still kind of in this mindset of I'm not quite ready yet?
You know what? I am, but not as much as I used to be.
No,
It might be an age thing, but now I'm just more like I'm just looking forward to playing the next game.
But do you think that's because they haven't officially? I mean, the PlayStation 5 has been. We know it's coming out next year, but we haven't seen the consoles. Remember when we see the consoles themselves? That's when it'll be like, I'm excited. I'm getting more excited now.
Maybe. Have you seen that horrible design that they keep
it's
saying?
awful.
Yeah.
Looks like something from the 90s.
I mean, to be fair though, people have said if you look at the PS4 dev kit, it was completely different.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm really hoping.
Well, I'm hoping as well.
Like, it wouldn't put me off getting it, but I'd be like, oh, this looks horrible. Like, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's secondary what the console looks like. Obviously, the games are, but I still don't want to be looking at this horrible.
Which one
thing.
looked better, the Xbox One on release or the PS4? PS4?
Yeah, Xbox
That's
One was like
horrible.
a brick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just a
I've
big
still got it.
slab
A
of
big
a
slab
console.
I would say now the Xbox One X looks really good.
Yeah.
I actually like how it looks.
The X looks how Xbox One should have actually
That's how it
launched.
should have
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That might have actually got to sell more. I know that sounds ridiculous, but even the design of a console probably affects some people.
Yeah, aesthetics.
People
would
do
affect-
care about aesthetics.
I'm telling you, if that PS5 looks like that, there will be some people saying, I'm not buying that because it looks horrible.
I mean,
Yeah, they'll
There
say
will be
that.
some,
They'll
not many.
say
It'll be a
that.
minority,
Probably
yeah.
buy it
Like
anyway.
1%, but
like,
know,
they surely
can't
can't
buy
release the PS5 looking
they
like
reckon
that.
though, don't they? Some people have
It's
said
just
like,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
that design of like the V,
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 V, it's like, come on, that is terrible. That'd be awful, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would be
And,
bad.
like Roman numerals sort of.
I've seen some
They don't
bad
need
ones
to do
though.
that.
They don't need to
Seen
mess
some
about.
bad ideas in the past. Remember the old Xbox? I don't know if you remember the original Xbox. It's like a massive X
Yeah,
and stuff
that
like
console
that.
wasn't nice, was it? It was
No,
bulky.
and it's like
Controller was
I
horrible.
don't wanna do
the
stuff
original
like that.
Xbox. Horrible controller.
The
dead
Duke.
fat. The Duke.
That's what it's called.
Was it called
Awful
Duke?
controller. But
I
yeah,
don't
they've
know.
said though as well with that design, they reckon like one thing, because the consoles are probably going to run really hot because they've got SSDs in them.
Mm.
That design actually helps the V design, the air vents, apparently.
Well,
Or
surely
something.
they
People
can
have
make.
speculated that,
Surely
but
they can make a V design that looked a lot
better.
better.
Yeah, I would hope.
Because I'm sorry that I said it before. That does look 90s to me.
I don't
It looks like
I-
it looks like when you watch a
Yeah.
film back in the 90s or 80s and like the futuristic
Yeah,
version in
yeah,
2020, and then
Yeah.
it's like this shitty.
Well,
console.
imagine if it did come out, they'd have been right.
I know.
Yeah.
But
I think with all the
can't
like
see-
enhancements
I can't
from
see.
like a hardware
Yeah.
internally like perspective, I don't think they can just pull out some trash aesthetic
hope
thing
not.
like that, because it's like you're just
Just
taking the
doesn't look
shine
good.
off like all the
rubbish.
enhancements you put together. So
Yeah.
don't do that.
no, I agree. And yeah, we'll leave the topics there because we're going to finish up on
The quiz.
the Checkpoint
quiz.
Reads podcast quiz. Again,
Nervous
it is
times.
Perks v Sud, and it's currently 2-1 to Perks. There's an asterisk
Thanks
there
to-
though
yeah,
because
thanks
Ted
to
won
Ted.
one
Ted won
for
a
him
point.
when he wasn't here.
Yeah, I got scammed last
substitute
week.
one
So.
of
Do you know what? I forgot to mention. Actually, what's quite funny. Ted won the GTA quiz, and if you look at our picture, you're a GTA character, mate.
I know. Well, that's one game though.
Yeah.
I don't know. My GTA 4 knowledge is decent, but
It's still funny.
I just don't know. Yeah. So
Yeah, so there you
pretty
go with
poor
that.
showing, really.
Yeah.
So well, yours is Mass Effect, but you're not doing the quiz, so you
No,
get
I'm
away
not.
with it.
Oh wow.
So Perks is
However, I was thinking.
Gears, isn't it?
Gears.
I
So when we
think
do a Gears one, he's going to be under pressure.
it is.
We already did Gears.
How did we?
Yeah, we didn't film it though.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
It was cut out.
off script.
So
Yeah, so there will be a
there'll
returning
be a
Gears and
returning
War
Gears
quiz. This week's quiz though will be the Mass Effect quiz, so we'll see how we get on. And I was thinking, lads, that we should probably have a time frame on this and a punishment.
Ooh.
So we should do it maybe up till Christmas. Is that enough
Yeah,
quizzes?
It's like it's a few months
Yeah,
overall.
yeah.
I'm
So
not going to tweet the footy manager.
well, I think
Might be
whoever wins gets to choose the punishment for the other guy.
Oh god,
And
that
nothing's
could be absolutely horrendous.
and not like
things.
you have to eat Toby's dog shit.
Poor Toby. Yeah, that'll be a step too far.
Yeah.
Eat your PS4.
Yeah. Stop nibbling at it. Like. No, I guess it would have to be related to do with gaming in some way or some sort of
Hey,
punishment. I don't know.
The punishment can be up to the winner.
Can't play
whoever
Fortnite for a
wins.
week or something.
Suggestions in the comments section.
Yeah,
like, come on.
suggest in the comments, like Perch said, let us know what you think the punishment should be. But anyway,
Have to play Operation Raccoon City.
I'm getting filmed.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Oh well, we'll see.
I'll happily lose to play that game again.
So that means that then 2-1, but you've got plenty of time to claw
There's
it
at
back.
least another 7 or 8 quizzes. To
Yeah.
go, so
So plenty, and it probably
close.
works out around out of 10, really, doesn't it? So
Yeah, pretty much. We'll
it
go.
works out nicely. So anyway,
so we
we'll
can.
get on with the Mass Effect quiz, and as ever, I've forgot a coin. Just to do. Have you got your wallet
Sid
on? Yeah?
always has a
Wallet on.
coin.
So
Is
he
this
does.
going to be on the?
And I'm not going to do it on the table like last time.
Is this going to be cut or uncut?
We'll cut a little
It's a bit
bit.
dirty though.
Oh come on, man! You did
They
this
can't
last
see
week.
the coin.
Just get a coin.
Right, who's calling this? Actually, you called last
I
time.
called
I think.
last time.
So you can call.
I'm going to go tails for a change.
It's gonna be heads.
It's tails.
Oh, well,
If
I'm
you wanna
already
check.
gonna lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You get to go first. Or
well, I
second,
won
my
the
friend.
quiz going second last week, so I'm going to go second again.
It's going second. It's putting the pressure on Perks.
I'll be honest. I already feel pressure with this quiz. Like I love Mass Effect, but it's so broad.
Yeah, it's
like,
very
I
broad,
feel
yeah.
like I could do this quiz like 5 times and get a different.
I think you could get 3
I
out of
could
3
get
or not out of 3.
nothing. Yeah.
We should
So-
probably stress as well. This is going to be the Mass Effect 1 quiz.
Yeah. So it's
So it's
it's
not a
the
trilogy.
furthest one behind.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably the one with the story that fairly memorable, I would say, the first one.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I think I've got 2 fair questions to go at the start. Okay, so Perkins. Oh, by the way, just saying, we're using a different website today for the quiz because we had to. So multiple choice. There are more than 1. There more than 4. Sorry.
Oh.
So,
it's not like 10, is it, or something?
Well, this one has like 6, but anyway,
Oh, wow.
we should probably explain the rules. That would be a good thing as well. So obviously, I'll ask the question, and if they get it right, they get 1 point. If they get it wrong, it does pass over, and then Sud or Perks can steal the point. However, you do have an option to use multiple choice, and if you use multiple choice, get the answer right, it's half a point, and it does pass over. But if you pass over without using multiple choice, the other contestant cannot say multiple choice and get half a point. Okay? Strats. Well, that's how Ted won, actually, in the GT quiz. Horrible play. Right, so Perks, your first question. Who created the genophage?
That's a good question.
I'm just going to say... I actually know this one as well.
Man, there's so many races.
You get 30 seconds,
All right,
by the
30
way.
seconds, I'm on the clock. I'm not...
Do you want multiple choice?
No, because I think there's going to be like... The multiple choice is going to be the things I already know in my head, so it's going to be like 6 multiple choices. I'm going for the Quarians.
Incorrect. It passes over.
Solarians.
Correct.
Oh, I basically lost already.
So it takes a 1-0.
I remember it.
It was one or the other.
Yeah. Well, they were kind of both at... Actually, with the Quarian... Did they have anything to do with the genophage? I think they...
Don't think so.
No, like...
It was the Turians and...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Solarians made it, didn't they? The Turians delivered it.
See, that's why I wasn't going multiple choice, because like I would have been in the same position. Okay. It's worth a guess. Sud's 1-0.
A bit of pressure though. Got
Sud.
it right. Else there's ways to start getting the first one.
You thought it was going to be an easy
To be honest,
one.
I think you're getting this right because I've tried to pick 2 easy starters for you. So, Sud, your first question.
Yeah.
Who created the Geth?
I should know this.
Oh, sorry, yes, you have 30 seconds from when the question was asked. So you are on the clock, my friend.
Panic, say McDonald's or something.
That would be incorrect.
No, I know it. It's the Quarians.
You're going the Quarians. You're correct. You take a 2-0 lead.
I had to really think for a second.
And Perks is on the back.
I'm on.
Well, you can still draw. Actually, no, you could still win. You could if I like get one. Yeah.
It's unlikely.
So Perks, your second question. Who was Archangel?
Garrus.
Correct. 2-1.
Probably all knew that, didn't we?
Yeah.
that was pretty easy.
Right, question 2, Sud. Well, your second question. What planet do you recruit Thane Krios from? Mate, it's only going to be harder for him.
Thane was the second game, I know that. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thane. I'm going to have to go multiple choice, I'm afraid.
Multiple choice?
I might know multiple choice, but...
Right. Eden Prime, Vermeer, Earth, or Ilium?
It has to be Ilium. I might be wrong, but I think it's Ilium.
You're correct.
Yeah,
Half a point.
That name ring a bell when I heard it.
I think you've just won the quiz, by the way.
No, I can still...
What's the score? Oh, yeah.
Because I could get the third
So you
question.
have to get it wrong.
I think you have to get this right.
I need a hell of a comeback. Like, let's be honest. But
Yeah. Right, okay.
that was a hard question to get like off the... I think it wasn't as hard.
I'm with you.
Choice.
Like I would have guessed probably Earth, but then when I heard Ilium, I was like,
Yeah, it's got to be that.
Thing.
That was tough to get.
Right. Perks, your third and final question. Bala Von works for who?
Factions. There's so many people that work for different people. I'm gonna this could be completely wrong. I'm gonna say I can't even use multiple choice because if I do, I've lost.
True.
Palavon.
And you've only got 15 seconds left.
I'll just go with my initial thought. I'm going to say the Blue Suns.
Blue Suns. Incorrect.
Yeah,
So
well.
it passes over to Sud. Palavon works for who?
Shadow Broker.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I thought
knew
that
it
was
wasn't.
guessable.
I knew it wasn't
First one.
Cerberus.
Yeah.
I remember.
Because that was like a different thing. So it was like Blue Sun, Shadow Broker,
Yeah.
like.
I just remember it.
Amount or
I
some
remember
shit, but
Palavon.
nah,
Yeah, the first one.
that was.
Are we doing the third question?
Well,
Just out of
do you want
interest.
the third
Yeah,
question?
I'll
Do
do
the
it.
third
Just out of
question.
interest.
Congratulations, Sud, on winning the quiz. You've
Give me a
now
hard
made
one
it
now if you
2-2.
want, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
If
matter.
you really want to give a tricky one.
I don't know if
It's up
this
to you.
is tricky or not, but I wouldn't have got it, so
Okay.
I don't know. So, your final question. What is Samara's daughter, Morinth? I can't remember how to pronounce her name.
The Mass Effect pronunciations are all over the place.
You're going to ask me what she is, aren't you?
That,
Like
yeah,
what she is.
species. What
Oh,
species?
yeah, there's a certain name from in there. Oh, Speed.
Oh, well, I don't know. It just
'Cause I know
says what is Samara's daughter, Morinth.
Well, she's an Asari, but I don't think that's what you're looking for. Are you?
No,
You're looking
actually,
for what the...
yes. I'm not looking for the species, sorry.
There's something about... Yeah, I can't remember. They're called something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go multiple choice, because
Okay.
you
I might be able
can't.
to...
Like,
yeah.
There's only 3 this time.
Okay.
Justicar, Spectre, Ardat Yakishi, or Yakishi.
Third one. Ardat Yakishi.
Correct. So there
I
you
knew
go.
they had a funny name on it, but...
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got it.
Sud wraps it up. Wraps up the Mass Effect
Well, it's
quiz.
2-2 now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is 2-2. It makes it very interesting.
I don't feel bad about that one. Like
Like you said, it's one of them. If you got my questions, you might have.
No, to be honest, I was actually quite happy with my questions. Like, I can't even complain about that. It's like
No, they weren't bad.
they were questions that like I couldn't. It was like one of 3, and there was no point using
will
multiple
say-
choice because I would have been in the same situation. Like I would
will
have had the
say,
same
though,
answers.
that-
So
I did. I did a run through of Mass Effect a year or 2 ago again on PS3. So I've probably got slightly more like.
you cheated.
I didn't play them this
Damn
morning.
it,
I didn't go through it this morning. Oh yeah, Ball of On or whatever. I just
Yeah.
remember a bit more. So.
No, like the last week.
That's the whole point of it being knowledge, basically.
Last week was a scam,
Exactly.
but this was fair. You did well.
It was a scam.
Yeah, it was, mate. It was tragic.
At the end of the day, Sud wins the Mass Effect quiz and makes it 2-2. So it's all to play for.
It is.
Coming up to Christmas.
It is exciting times.
Yeah. What quiz do we want next week?
God knows. Yeah.
Should we
we'll
do the
think
Gears
on
of
it.
War one?
Again?
Well, there wasn't.
Different question.
Again,
Different
but yeah,
questions.
different
We
gears.
can do
for us.
Gears.
Yeah.
We can do Gears.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there you go. It's decided. Next week will be the Gears of War quiz. Anyway, that's the end of the show. Thanks for listening as ever. And if you are listening to us on any audio platform, please leave us a nice review and subscribe. And also, if you're listening, what?
A nice review.
Well, you don't want a horrible
Yeah,
review,
no,
do you?
nice reviews.
These lads are shit.
Say how you feel.
Yeah. Yeah, say how you feel, but be pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're listening to us on YouTube or watching us on YouTube, please leave a comment, like the video, and also subscribe, as that will really help the channel to grow. You can also follow the guys on social media. Where can people find you, Sud?
You can follow me on Twitter at DavidTenspud.
Lovely stuff. I'll wear you perks.
At JG Perks.
Cool. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at LEL3Ds, add a 9 on the end for Instagram. And you can also follow the Checkpoint Reach podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ChetReachPod. Anyway, yeah, as I said, thanks for joining us as ever. We'll be back next week with another podcast show, and have a good week, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.